BuckeyeScoop.com, here with 2023 offensive lineman Josh Padilla, Huber Heights, Wayne. Just wrapped up a pretty physical scrimmage there with Upper Arlington. How is that like out there? Some pancakes, some pushing and shoving?
It's good. You know, these scrimmages, it's just preseason for me. Just like getting a good feeling for the season, just having a good feeling around my team, just like building relationships with everyone, just having a great bond out there.
Yep. What are you working on right now in your game, and kind of where are you better this year than you were a year ago?
I feel like I've been working on my pass sets. That's one of the big things I've been working on. You know, just getting better at the pass sets, and then just working on my zone, just here and there. You know, just getting better at that every single day.
Yeah. I got the offer from Ohio State. They're making you an early priority in the class. You were there for a camp in the summer, and then I believe the barbecue as well, right? So you've been up there a couple times. Let's start with the camp. How is that working with Coach Stud and just kind of going through and facing some pretty good competition there in the drills and one-on-ones and just your experience at that camp?
At the camp, I just got a good feeling about how everything is. You know, how Coach Stud teaches. You know, he's a great coach. He gave me great lessons on what to do, like how to go after things, basically, just telling me what to do here and there and stuff like that. Just a great coach all around. And then just Coach Cook in the drills, he was a great drill instructor, telling me the positions to do and everything like that, my footwork. Just great coaches overall. And basically, I just got a great feeling. I wasn't really comfortable, but then at the end, I just got comfortable with it, and basically just one of my favorite schools.
Then you came back for the barbecue. That I was told was kind of a more laid-back environment. What were some of your takeaways from that, and just what you maybe enjoyed about that trip?
It was real good. Meeting all the recruits there. Building bonds with all of them. Seeing how they're doing, what their game is, and how they plan on attacking things. What they think about Ohio State. Just getting their thoughts and everything, and just having a comfortable atmosphere. I feel like when I was at Ohio State the second time, I felt more comfortable. And I knew basically almost everyone, and I knew my way around the Woody and everything like that. I just basically felt super comfortable there.
Yeah. Notre Dame's another school that's recruiting you. You visited this summer.
Mm-hmm.
They're also recruiting Emil Wagner, obviously. You guys are buddies. And so, what's that like, I guess, first of all, just with Emil also? I mean, do you guys talk about schools like Ohio State and Notre Dame? They're both recruiting both of you. I mean, is that something you guys bounce things off each other? And kind of how does that work?
Yeah, when Emil took his official, I was asking him questions about what it was like and stuff like that. But Notre Dame is definitely one of my top schools. Coach Mickens and Coach Freeman, they're great coaches, and they're just great people to be around. Have great conversations with both of them, and Coach Quinn, just one of the best offensive line coaches, and produces the best offensive line there is. And then the academics there, it's no place like other.
Did you get a chance to work with Coach Quinn at a camp?
Yeah, I did.
And what were your thoughts on that? Because you're trying to get these relationships built with these O-line coaches. You want to kind of get a feel for what it might be like to work with them. How did you feel about working with Coach Quinn?
Coach Quinn, I love working with Coach Quinn. Some of the stuff he preaches and teaches, it's just it comes back to me when I'm at high school and doing my drills and stuff like that. And some of the drills I do, so I felt comfortable doing the drills, and I knew what to do, and basically in all of them, and just. Great overall coach and great technique.
Penn State, again, they're recruiting Emil as well, recruiting you. Thoughts on Penn State and kind of what you saw out of them?
Penn State, I really like Penn State. Coach Tremont, I feel like he's one of the best offensive line coaches right now in college football. He broke everything down, broke down all his technique, showing me that when you're there, he's going to teach you how to draw plays, know coverages, and basically when he said in the NFL draft, if a college coach ever asks you to drop a play, he said he prepares you to draw all the plays up and basically know all the knowledge he can teach.
Indiana is a school that's caught your attention here a little bit as well. Obviously, they're coming off a really good season. Their expectations, I think, are pretty high for them this year. What have you noticed about that program, and kind of what has appealed to you about Indiana and what they're building?
I feel like Indiana, they're just a team on the rise right now. I feel like they're probably going to be one of the most dangerous teams the next five plus years. Their defense is super good. Their offense is going to be up there and probably going to be one of the most dangerous offense and one of the most playmaking offense there is right now.
Yeah. Do you have some game day visits you're going to be making? And if so, kind of what have you put together so far?
Right now, I plan on going week 1. I really don't know, but I know week 2 I'm going to Oregon versus Ohio State. I know that for sure. And then I plan on going to the whiteout game. and then I'm going to. I plan on going to the Notre Dame versus USC game, and then some other games. And like the later season, I might go to. But I haven't really scheduled. Those are like the 3 games I really have scheduled.
You know, Ohio State Oregon's going to be a really big early season game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, what I guess what are you looking forward to seeing in that one, and kind of just your thoughts on getting a chance to be at that game?
The spring game, I really just got a good feeling about like how everything is, but there wasn't really that many fans. But I know when they play Oregon, it's going to be like a packed house. Crowd's going to be going crazy. Just going to be a great time seeing that.
But you know, you have some time here if you choose to use it. You know, you're still just getting into your junior year. Would you like to make a decision early? You know, would this be something maybe middle of the year, or would you maybe wait till after the season, or are you going to even take it even further? I mean, have you put any thought into that and kind of how your process is going to play out?
I plan on dropping a top schools before I take my official visits, and then after the official visits, I plan on making my decision.
So you're going to take officials probably more than spring, right?
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. But if anything, if I feel like I need to pull the trigger like earlier, then I will.
And you know, what's important to you, and as you start to, you know, you're going to go on these game visits. You've done some stuff this summer that kind of help you do some game visits. Maybe, you know, talk about officials. What's going to help you, you know, find a school?
I feel like just like talking to the players there, seeing like what their perspectives are on the school and stuff like that. Like they're like what's like after Ohio State, and like what's after Notre Dame and after Penn State. Like what are the after things about like each program? That's what I like look into.
Well, we appreciate you doing this, Josh. Stay healthy here. We'll be out to see you a few regular season games, and you know, good luck here on your visits.
Thank you.